So, Sarah, tell us what's popping.
CTV is what's popping, and CTV is trending again on social media, and it absolutely breaks my heart to even have to report this now, because a lot of people have been asking for questions. So anyway, a gentleman took to his Twitter and he posted a picture where he's alleging, he took a screenshot and he's saying that the commercial property of CTV is on sale, and it shows buildings, the boardroom, the studios, and I really can identify this because I worked in this place.
Yes,
so it's on
thought
sale.
You did.
Yeah, it's on sale right now, and it also goes on to say that CTV suspends all employees without paying them for 12-month salaries and puts the property on sale. That I can absolutely confirm.
Wait. Did you say 12 months?
12 whole months, no pay.
That's a whole year.
Exactly. And so why I bring this up is somebody asked a very, very interesting conversation. Asked a very interesting question, I beg your pardon, and he went on to say, and I want to quote his tweet. He says, saving the journalism, blah, blah, blah. The most pressing question is, why is journalism business, especially TV, dying? CTV started off as a promising TV. What exactly happened? So I'd like to pose that question to you, Fat Boy. You've been in this industry for a very long time. Why do you think the journalism business is just dying in general?
I would think social media severely disrupted media in general, legacy media in general, to where previously the media houses were the sources of information or the sources of entertainment. It was sort of one directional, coming from them to the masses. What social media did is essentially democratize the space and turned everyone and anyone into a media entity unto themselves. As long as you have a smartphone, you are a content producer. And so now so you are now effectively in competition with the official media houses, and yet not being bound by the same rules. See, I can put out a TikTok video as an individual or just a random Twitter video in which I could be saying things that are rude, obscene, or unseemly. Get it trending and build a following, and everyone likes that. Whereas a media house is constrained by the rules of the regulators, UCC. So there's certain things you can't talk about. You can't be so obnoxious. You can't be so whatever. But then in reality, that's who people gravitate towards, the people that are more edgy. Right? And so from what I could see from CTV, I saw a very polished television station. And I saw they had very nice sets, very nice graphics, very, very good stories. But I think maybe just the environment we're in, people just gravitate towards the more sleazy and the more
ratchet. Ghetto.
So for anyone trying to do things in a serious way, you're going to have to be extremely resilient if you're going to survive in this market.
That's true.
Otherwise, you might suffer the unfortunate fate, I would say, of CTV.
Exactly. And it's not only with CTV. We have seen a number of other, media houses just drop to the floor, and others that are not, enjoying the same glory that they did in the past. We shall not mention names. But so just lastly, Fat Boy, before I end this segment, I just want you to end it on this keynote. A lot of young people want to join our business, but they don't understand how exactly competitive, cutthroat, and tedious this business is. So what advice would you give them?
Well, I would first of all just say that it's tough out there. So you're gonna have to be very resilient. And if you're looking to be like a big time personality or big time star, it's a lot harder to break out now than it was, say, 15, 20 years ago, where there were very few avenues where you could sort of where you could simply present yourself and easily be known by many. But now, with everyone having a Twitter account, everyone having a Facebook post, everyone in of themselves is a celebrity. So it's now much easier to break out and much harder to break out and much harder to be noticed. So you're going to have to work very hard. And I mentioned this earlier, I think last week, where I said I'm worried for the future because people are going to have to continuously do even more and more boundary pushing things to get attention. And that could easily lead to things like pornography.
That's true.
And stuff like that, because already, newsreaders have to twerk on their sets to get people to watch.
Yes. I mean, and that was just absolutely, mind blowing to me, as like you're twerking during a news bulletin. Like, It has come to that. Are you serious?
Because
right
if you
now?
don't do that, no one's going to watch your segment. I don't know what, is she on KTN? There's a Kenyan lady. She looks a bit like Asian or something.
Mm-hmm.
Have you watched her videos?
No, I don't think so.
I mean, okay, she's fine. She's gorgeous.
What does she do?
And she's supposedly a news anchor.
Uh-huh.
It's either KBS, KTN, one of those networks.
Yeah.
I don't know which one. And, her social media is just full of her twerking and dancing to various African pop songs on sets.
Mm-hmm.
And so she's a big celebrity, and even I know her, and yet I've never sat through even one single news segment of hers. I just know her as a chick that's hot and that dances. And if that's going to be the future criteria for determining who gets to be in news, I feel like the industry is in trouble.
It really is.
It is.
This is shocking and scary. I just hope I don't have to ever have to twerk.
But you're a good dancer, so why are you scared?
I dance in the club. That's where you do it. Not in studio. Okay? In the club. You want to see me dancing? Come to the club.
Yeah?
Okay? Yeah.
Okay. Well, rest in peace, CTV. But I mean, is that it? Are they over? This is it?
I don't know.
They're closing shop, or are they?
I really don't know, but I'll be following very closely. And it breaks my heart to actually even see this happening to it, because we had a good run for, almost a year. Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
We did. We really did. And now it's just all, falling apart. But maybe this is happening so that it can, merge like a phoenix, from the
Probably
ashes.
that's the future might point to a scenario where there's more consolidation of media.
Yeah.
Rather than the fragmentation we're seeing. Some media houses might have to come together and join forces and join audiences and find ways of surviving that way, or else scale down to the point where you can manage to still thrive in this constricted economy and constricted media landscape. It calls for a lot of innovation and open-mindedness, so anyone looking to join, please keep that in mind.
Exactly. I hope you never make me start twerking in Studio Fat Boy.
I've been meaning to ask you, but
it's not happening. Never.
Man, we need to get more views, man. You better start twerking. What else is popping?
Well, a Ugandan rapper by the name Recho is in trouble, and she's in trouble because there's a picture of her twerking on a 50,000 Ugandan note, a currency note.
Wow.
Yeah, have you seen this? Well, these pictures have since been deleted from her social media.
Wait, she's actually literally twerking.
Yes, she's twerking on the note. So a lot of people took to their social media and felt that she was being very disrespectful towards our currency. And also there's also another photo of her with her face printed on the note. And a lot of people are calling her to be, taken to court for this, or arrested or punished, because they claim it is illegal.
She's just having fun. And,
but are you allowed to do this? I don't think you are, because remember,
she didn't print it and she didn't try to pass it off as legal tender, so I don't see the problem. If someone just scanned it and played around with it on Photoshop, I don't see a problem.
Because, see, remember back in 2019 during the presidential political campaigns, the Bank of Uganda did warn that tampering with the currency notes is illegal in any way and it's going to attract serious consequences. And I quote, Bank of Uganda said it is by law the only authority that can issue currency in Uganda, and that includes the power to determine the features that can appear on any currency note or coin. That is a statement from the bank. The bank also went on to say, and I quote, the bank has noted with concern that several social media postings circulating, as people on social media circulating images of altered
notes.
Yeah, altered notes, and that is not allowed. Yeah.
I'd have questions about that. Like, really? If they're just playing around with the images on Photoshop, it's like I said, to print it and to try to use it as currency, to me, that's where you can say, hey, maybe that's offensive. But if someone's just having fun with it on their computer, how's that a problem?
But she's putting it on social media. However, she later deleted them.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think that is right. However, we have seen with the U.S., currency notes, a lot of people, go and change and put their faces on it. I think maybe it's allowed. I guess it's.
Didn't you watch what film is it? National Treasure with Nicolas Cage. Wasn't the dollar bill the whole part of what cracked the puzzle? I think they were trying to the Illuminati eye on the dollar bill is what was sort of like a code for or a clue as to where the treasures were hidden. I mean, they've made movies based on the dollar note, so I don't know. I don't know why we'd even want to take this so seriously. But anyway, that's the kind of country Uganda is for you. But I would say that, look, it's perhaps a way that people are coping. Because money is scarce, might as well just play around with the money on the computer and put your face on it. For kicks.
But don't do it, because you may get arrested for and get slapped with these charges, because you cannot plead, what's the word, ignorance. They'll come for you, so don't do it. Just do not do it, okay? If you're not sure, don't do it. well, the Bank of Uganda also advises the members of the public not to stamp, write, or make their own currencies.
All right.
So even writing your telephone number on the note is not allowed. Have you ever gotten money and you see somebody's number?
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that. That's very annoying.
Very annoying. Don't do it.
All right.
Yeah.
Be warned. And keep listening to The Fatboy Show. Thank you so much, Sarah, for letting us know what's popping. Do stick around. We still got plenty of great music coming your way.